Hello, hello, and welcome, my beautiful, beautiful Leos. This is your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of September the 8th to the 14th. Let's see what we have here for your download message, keeping in mind that not every single card or the energy they carry may resonate with you. Take only what does and throw the rest out into the universe. You've got a trust card here. All right, let's see what we have here for your tarot messages. You've got the Knight of Pentacles coming in, followed with the Two of Pentacles. In the center position, you have the Page of Wands, and you have the Justice card. And coming in at the end, you have the Ten of Swords. Okay, trust issues. There could be trust issues, or you need to trust the path you're on this week. Maybe the universe is asking you to trust your instincts and your intuition. Okay, so there could be an issue to do with trust this week, whether it's with yourself or it will involve someone else. Coming in with your life and or career card, you've got ups and downs. And it says your work has potential for both advancement and stagnation. See if there's hope, but allow yourself to move on if needed. So you're going to be doing, you're going to be doing a reassessment of, do I like my job? Do I like where I'm working here? Am I feeling fulfilled? Am I going to stay or am I going to leave? Basically, that's what this is about. So, with every job, we always have challenges. There's always something that'll crop up that we don't like. But, think long and hard if it's worth getting upset about, okay? Allow yourself to move on if you need to. Coming in below that, you might be taking time to make that decision because the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight. He makes detailed plans. He's sure, he ticks things off. He has to be sure what he's doing is going to be accurate. So be sure this is what this is what you're focused on this week is, do I want to change jobs and leave where I am or stay? Make sure you take your time to make that decision. This particular knight doesn't ever mess up. He doesn't make a mistake. He always comes out ahead of the game and lands on his feet because he doesn't rush in and making any snap decisions and choices. In your focus part of the reading, which we're starting off with your career and money, you've been given the card, the gift, and it says giving and receiving, sudden windfall, generosity, and your career could involve financial support, work, there could be a surprise at work, and maybe you're going to be taking a vacation. Wow, talk about an interesting card. So you could be receiving a gift, a bonus, a promotion, new job description, maybe even a raise. Some of you could be receiving, but you could also be giving somebody else something as well. This could be a gift in anything, but this one does have to do with career and money. So there could be something coming in unexpected. It's going to feel like a windfall, and you feel that generosity is a beautiful thing this week. You're getting financial support if you needed it. With getting this extra money, it's going to help. This may come up as a surprise for you, and it might even be enough for you to finally say, I'm going to book a vacation now. I have the money to do it. Below that comes in the Two of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles is that card of, juggling things around. You might be juggling money from one account to the other. This is a card of trying to maintain balance and take yourself to center. However, there could be two options, offers, choices, and decisions that you're subjected to make. I wouldn't get bent out of shape about it. If you take your time and you think about it, what will work to your best advantage, you'll be able to do that. Coming in your help or your hurdle or your challenge part of the reading, you've got entitlement. And when we get the locks, it's about our subconscious wealth blocks and limiting beliefs. And it says, why do you believe that you deserve benefits and privileges that you haven't earned or worked for? This is a pretty big one, isn't it? Maybe comparing ourselves to other people sometimes comes in with this card, where we think, well, I do just as much work as they do, and yet they have a better position, they make more money. So sometimes this involves stepping up and maybe speaking to the powers that be at work. You might be wanting to have a discussion with payroll or your employer. Coming in under that, you've got the Page of Wands. This is about hearing about a beautiful new opportunity that's coming in. And when we get this page, pages are always about messages, but this particular one brings news that you're going to want to act on, okay? And it is career related often. It's information that comes in. Maybe you're wanting to try something new. Maybe you are going to leave and work at another job, or maybe you're being offered something different at your place of employment now, okay? It's all that you can think about right now is money and how you're going to earn it this week and what you can do to do that. There could be offers coming in here, and as I'm saying, you may be subjected to making a really profound decision to do something different. Coming in next with your messages from Spirit and your guides, you've got the card Chaos, and it does show the Tower. It says instability, unrest, unpredictability, and corruption. Ooh, okay, there might be some trust issues here with something or somebody. There's going to be ups and downs definitely this week with your job, and you might feel that your position there isn't as secure as you thought. Maybe they're restructuring. Maybe some of you, the company's been bought over by somebody else. Maybe the economy's just scaring you right now, but you feel this way. You're feeling that things are unpredictable right now. Wow. But at the end of the day, justice is served and waved in your favor, making just and good decisions. I think things will work out. I think you'll find that both parties involved in this situation will walk away satisfied, okay, receiving what you need and you deserve. Coming in at the end, this is your card of your beautiful angel number, and you've got 3333, and it says divine timing. So this is taking a realistic and practical approach to something, your goals out there. Everything's coming in with divine timing. You've got the ambition, and I think you're going to get cooperation coming in to help you with the situation, and you're going to do the same. You have the benefit of good fortune, and if you use your wise judgment, you can do almost anything. I love this card. You know, in this place you can reach new heights. You should act on your potential, okay? And your plants will grow, okay? See, you know, this is a pattern happening. When you see this pattern, since what you plant will grow, you're about to experience a spectacular ascent. This card is saying, get ready to receive something beautiful here. You know, Spirit and the divine are watching over you right now when you see this number. Now, the end is over. Okay, Ten of Swords, these hard times, this chaos, finally at the end of the reading, these ups and downs and all of these things that you've had to experience in the past, you're on your feet again. Chin up, shoulders squared, you're going in a new direction. This is beautiful. You've learned from the past. You felt as though you were stabbed in the back, betrayed, held back, couldn't go forward, restrained, but not anymore. You're heading in a brand new direction, and don't be afraid to keep moving in that direction. Now, what have we got here for clarification, validation, and verification? Let's see what we have here. Let's see what we have here. What do we need to see, know, and expect here for my beautiful Leos? All right. Coming in with the Knight of Pentacles, you've been given the High Priestess, followed by the Three of Wands, followed by the Two of Swords. Oh, double message with the Two of Pentacles, and you have the Emperor. Emperor is coming up for others as well. So taking your time, looking into the background. High Priestess does her work. She trusts her intuition and her gut feelings, and that's what you're doing here. You're making a decision this week about something, and I think it has to do with your job and where you sit there, the security therein, and planning something, planning to move forward, being detailed. She sits there cool, calm, and collected at the end of the day because she trusted her instincts and her intuition, and when she didn't, she looked in and did the research to find out what she needed to know. Coming in with your Two of Pentacles, you have the Three of Wands. You are making some accomplishments here. I think you're making the right decisions and choices this week about something, and you're standing there saying, wow, I'm finally coming into my own. Things are working out good, and you're waiting for the next ship to come in. But this card is always implying that you need to move on to the next project. You need to keep moving, get moving to keep moving towards those goals. Coming in with, on top of your Page of Wands, you have the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is getting up in your head. Maybe you're locking horns with yourself or somebody else. There's a decision or a choice you have to make, and you're dragging your heels because you really don't want to make it. Often this card is about not having enough information for you to weigh that decision on. Find out what you need to know. okay? And then you'll be able to make that decision clearly. It could be an offer coming in here, right? But this could be a legal issue, and if it is, find a mediator that can lay the cards in a fair and equitable manner, being biased on the table for you to see what you have to gain and lose. Coming in again, you've got this second message with the Justice card. Making the right decisions and choices are definitely going to benefit you this week. And at the very end, you're moving on. You finally take control again. You're in the seat of power. You felt as though you were held back, but now you're free to go after what you want. You're going to be logical. You're going to be organized. You may have leaned into somebody for some wise counsel, like somebody who you look up to as a father figure, because often the Emperor has to do with dealing with a father or father figure. Well, my beautiful Leos, this is a really intense reading this week. You don't normally get them, but I think you're in the process of making some big decisions when it comes to your career. I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. Always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you, and I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Leos.